Salmon Run finally got a little bit better. If you've been playing Salmon Run, you probably already noticed an annoyingly long pickup animation for your golden eggs a couple of times, which mostly depends on who you play with, but especially on higher ranks where you often get matched with players from other regions, it happens a lot. This long animation for the golden eggs is called egg lag and has been a bane for a lot of us since the launch, since it's not only just frustrating gameplay wise that you don't know when you pick up an egg or when it's just lag and your teammate got it, but it actually heavily affects your performance in certain shifts and cases. Picking up eggs is supposed to be almost instantaneous, but egg lag can sometimes make it a second or so longer. Now just try to think back how many times you have failed shifts with just 1 or 2 eggs missing from completing the quota, or how many times you got splatted because you had to stay near the shore longer to pick those missing golden eggs. At least to me it happened a lot, and it's a very noticeable detriment to your game since while your pickup animations are longer, the timer for the shift is the same, and this quite literally just makes you slower and lose out on precious time, arguably one of the most important resources in Salmon Run. Now the new 1.2.0 update to Splatoon brought a lot of awesome balance changes and fixes to all game modes, but one of the coolest changes has been their network improvements, which didn't end up as effective as first impressions were from people, but it still affected Salmon Run at least a lot. To quote from the patch, on average, data will be transferred about 0.05 seconds more quickly between players than before, which means users can expect to see a reduction in time it takes from a player being damage dealt to being defeated. This is mostly for PvP, but also the time it takes from touching a golden egg to actually picking it up and other similar actions. This change was an absolute miracle for me at least, and it has been very visible from the get-go, making Salmon Run and picking up those eggs a lot smoother, further improving some quality of life of the game mode that it desperately needed since launch. It has been most visible for me on higher executive VP while playing also with Japanese players where it used to be terrible, and tornado waves or glowfly waves are a lot more manageable, but of course all the other waves too thanks to the change, since I have to spend way less time staying in dangerous spots and not being able to deliver those eggs. It might seem like such a trivial change, but if you ever experienced it and you lost out a wave where you had 5 or 6 eggs right next to the basket, but you failed to collect them in the last seconds due to egg lag, then you know the pain. But most importantly, it's a sign that Nintendo seems to care about it and they aim to further improve communication and overall network quality of Splatoon 3, and even Salmon Run, which if you do play a lot of Nintendo games, you know it's a big deal and cause for celebration. Of course, the patch also brought many welcome changes, from improving Flyfish launcher hitboxes for your splat bombs, removing lag and slowdowns caused by Inkjet, though now I have some slowdowns in different parts of the game, so there might be some complications. But they also fixed some terrible hitboxes for your life belts when you try to revive coworkers, so it's been a great patch for Salmon Run overall. What has been your experience with egg lag since the update dropped? I'm quite curious how much it has helped in different regions, as I definitely feel it in Europe, but other regions it could be even bigger deal honestly. Either way, let me know in the comments, and I'm also quite curious, what is everyone's favorite change in the patch? November is here, can't wait to see what this month will have for Splatoon and the Splatfest, and I'll make sure to cover it all. Until then, take care everyone, bye bye.